Maiden Mike, is that you? Dude, where have you been? We have been looking everywhere for you. The collecting world is just not the same without you, bro. Get on back in here. Are you back? Yeah, I'm back. I'll tell you all about my trip, my voyage for the last year or so, right after this. Welcome back, my fantastic brothers and sisters. Welcome back into Maiden Mike's world. Yes, guys, that name has not disappeared yet. All right, guys, must apologize to you all. Forgive me. Man, I'm exhausted. Life is crazy all the time. You know, Maiden Mike is getting older. So, Maiden Mike's got other desires, other things to attend to. And some of the fire has kind of fizzled out. Doesn't mean it's not my world and I still love it. No doubt about it. Still do. Won't stop doing that. But you guys that know me throughout the years, you know that I drift in, I drift out. I got other interests. There's even though this brain is old, it's still moving. It's still moving. It's moving a lot better than a lot of other people that are 60 years old that are moving, okay? That are alive today, that are watching this. I just got there's been so many things. You guys know my job. It's it's tough all the time. Uh, I got my cat. I spend a lot of time with her now. She's getting old. We're both getting old together. I mean, she's 18. I'm blessed. Truly, truly am blessed that she's still in good shape for that age. But you never know. My mom was in great shape at her age, 87, you know, walking. You guys know the story, walking her in the hospital, little, little swelling on the ankles. She never came home. Well, she came home in hospice. So I kind of use that as a learning tool, never take things for granted. So seeing the transition of the age every day, I'm blessed. So I spend a lot of time with her. I film a lot of stuff with her. So that's kind of where my desire has been lately, uh, doing that stuff. It's opened up a whole new world for me. But as far as this is always my number one hobby. But to tell you the truth, guys, I did not want to come up here for almost a year. I think a lot of things dampened it. Price increases, the oversaturation of the market, so many pieces coming out, tariffs now, this, that. It just basically put water on the fire. And I think that did it for a lot of us. But I am back. I've always been here. I've never been gone. It's just I needed something to come back into me to put this room together. And it was a lot of work going into this room. And I knew it. And that's what I kept procrastinating on. I said, you know what? This is going to take weeks. I mean, people say, oh man, it's a couple of, it's a couple of hours worth of work. Made Mike is different. I like things perfect. You guys know I've always had great display, great taste in stuff, and that's what separates the good stuff from the junk. All right, There's, that's the reality of it, and I take pride in that. But I was so confused on the direction to go, and I still have confusing thoughts going on, even though I have cleaned up this mess. This place was it was just horrendous. It was, there was stuff just piled on and everything, and it just was horrendous. But I was finally able to snap out of it and get motivated over the last couple of weeks and start to mold the museum again. And I want to share all that with you guys. This is going to be probably just the real loyal guys. And you guys have stayed loyal. I checked every once in a while, I checked the followers. We've stayed at 900. That's great. And a lot of you are interact here. And I love that. So I appreciate you guys hanging on in there with Maiden Mike. But let's check it out. Let me show you what I've been working on over the last couple of weeks and what has actually put a fire back into me, back into this industry again. And maybe I'll stay around a little longer. But we got pieces coming in this year, no doubt about it. There is some pieces that I'm thinking of canceling. I don't know because of space. I like space. That's what I like. And if you're gonna crowd my space, I'm not gonna like it. Anyway, guys, enough of me talking. I just had to get this. It's been, we don't talk no more. We don't talk. All right, guys, let's check it out. Let me show you what I did. You hit me up. You let me know what you think of it. Do you like it? Not like it? Because I'm still in limbo with some things on where I want to go. Let's check it out. All right, guys. I finally did take the rug out. It's a mess over here. This is all stuff that was just laying around everywhere on the floor. These cushions, which I will get rid of one day, but I think I'm just gonna keep it open, and that's it. And put a rug down on the floor. I had a rug, but one of the kitties laid all over it, and it's a mess. So I just picked it up, tossed it, and I didn't want him hanging out up here all the time. That's the younger one. Uh, I like him downstairs with us. So all this stuff was all around. These cushions were basically stacked up right there, right by the staircase. So this is how crazy it's been up here. It's just been a total mess. Stuff on the floor. But I've been working on this. That's why all these stuffs, all these ladders and everything, I've actually been putting in my work over here. So what I've been able to do so far, this was the problem side, the marble, but I think I made it happen. Okay. Uh, Adjusting these shelves are really, really pain in the. Yes. So one of the reasons why I was avoiding it was because of the adjustment. Definitely one of the reasons why. So this took a couple of days to do, just to adjust these things and get them right and leveled. I mean, if you have a partner doing it with you, you can probably get it done fairly quick. But when you come up here and you do things solo and you like to do things solo, it takes so much more to get perfection on it. And that's the way I am with it. So these are accurately lined up perfectly for what I needed. And across is absolutely perfect. So I was able to do that, move some characters around. Uh, Next goal is, after I put it all together and I'm happy with the finished product, I'll take out each one of these statues and do a once over dusting, because it's been forever. So, and I'm the guy that kind of preaches that all the time. So I finally got that Iron Man in there. He was up on the display uh, where I was doing reviews uh, for like ever. So I think that looks pretty cool. I'm still at a confused point with this right here. This is going to go right here. I got another one. This was all stained up. I was leaving stuff on there. I was painting stuff on there and everything like that. So that one is that one's out the door. I got a million of those anyway. So I'll swap it out for a nice clean one. This is not where I want to be with this right here. I usually like this space open right here. I like that space open right there, but being that I made some changes in the room, it's left me with an extra case, and that extra case has absolutely come in so handy, because now I'm able, I mean, this piece really doesn't matter. It's nice, but I'd like to get the XM Studios one day and maybe place him on top of there and get rid of that one and just have the XM Studios one. And then I say that pretty much the Marvel collection is put together well. Okay, I did the Thanos in the middle, surrounded by all, the Avengers and stuff like that, trying to keep it as cohesive the best I could. This Spider-Man, I think you guys probably remember, it is the one that has the Sinister Six connected to the top of it. Well, what I did to save room, I basically got rid of all the Sinister Six, put it away, and displayed Spidey like this. I think it looks pretty damn cool like that. And it's definitely a space saver. So the Iron Man, and we got a lot of room in here. I could make some other things move around, so there is room available. But I'd say the Marvel collection is looking pretty good, pretty damn good right now. All right, so you guys know the Wolverine section is always looking good. That's always going to look good. We got the 1/3 from one of those companies. Who remembers, man? There's so many of them out there right now. Legendary Beast. We got that coming in. So where he will be, depending on his size, I don't remember how big he was, but depending on his size, we'll have to find some room for him. We may have to mix and match the X-Men in here all together. So we may have to bring it all together. But you know what? I'm good at doing that. I can make it happen and make it look really, really good anyway. Okay, now the DC stuff, you guys know, it's pretty much stayed the same. I did move a few pieces. I got space down here, but I did move a few pieces. All this stuff right here, you guys seen all this already numerous of times. And the stuff that you see like on the floor, we're at like a crossroads. What do we do with it? Do we have the room? Can I make it work? Even though I love this piece right here, I'll get to it to where I think it may go. But okay, you guys saw this piece come on. It's not plugged in. It was in a different location last time. So I don't know what to do with it. I bought it originally to go in the garage with some, leftover pieces, which I like to call. But I need that garage space. I like my garage kind of spacious. So, I mean, as spacious as you can have it with a 2-car garage with 2 cars in it. But anyway, so I moved this over here. I don't like anything blocking windows and stuff like that. But the reality of it is that these shades stay closed all the time. And I very, very rarely go out there. I may go out on this patio twice a year. I may take the old lady cat out there and let her lay out on the patio a couple of times a year when I carry her up. Uh, and I'll let her lay out there while I do some work in there. Uh, or on the 4th of July, I get a good view of the canyons over here and of the city right to the right of me outside, and I get to see all the fireworks. So 4th of July, and I'll crack a few brews open and hang out on the patio, and that's really it. And I do have the space to do it. Simple, and walk out. So I had to keep this. Again, I'm at a crossroads with it because you guys that followed me throughout the years know I'm a space guy. I like space and I like open space. Does this mess with it? Yeah and no. It is spacious. It looks a little awkward, but it does work. We got the Terminators in there. We got some of the stuff that I no longer collect, but I still like. So we got that. And when I picked up the Michael Myers half scale, it kind of like lit a little fire under me again about the horror selections. So I had to keep these guys before moving them. But anyway, all right. So that's kind of this is it's not plugged in. What I intend to do is you see that right there, that white stick. I'm gonna it's a wire hider, so I'll paste it along here, put it right into the wires right here, so you'll never see the wire here and it'll light it up. But I haven't got to that yet. Like I said, it's a slow moving process for me. I've just been getting fired up lately to get this done. All right, now this was the case that took forever to do, and I think it's a home run. You guys remember I had this one piece here, down here, and I was doing my unboxings and my showings right here. But I finally decided to put the other one together, and put it together. Boy, I did. Now look at how awesome that really does look. And I could have got another one half the size to go on top and basically almost touch the ceiling so I can keep everything dust free. But come on, that looks perfect up there. That looks absolutely perfect. So this corner case is really, really special. It really, really does justice for the corners. So you guys check out these corner pieces here. I mean, even if you're a small collector and you don't have a lot of pieces and you want something to kind of save space, this corner setup is just absolutely incredible. I was able, you guys remember the alien was on the counter behind me. I took him apart and I built him inside here to make him look pretty badass. Then I brought out his swap out head and that. And then I put the Arnold down here, just like that, next to the Predator. Now, I am debating on bringing that Terminator in here somewhere and then putting on that piece, that Crossroads piece on top of there. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is no doubt, doing what I do for a living, no doubt. This is dangerous right here. But what I look at too, if I was to lose something in this room, I'm not going to really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to cry. If this comes down during a 5.0, I'm going to cry. Tears are going to be shed. But I'm definitely going to move on. No doubt about it. Okay, so this is what I was able to do over here. Now, only thing I got to do left is I'm going to swap this picture. And I'm going to put the picture here, and then I'm going to put Ripley and Jonesy above it, and the long picture will go on the side. So Michael Myers still there. And then I actually, this bathroom, just till now, you can see this counter. This counter, for months, that toilet had stuff on top of it, statues. Even my cat, the young one, this is his potty up here. He was even scared to come in here because there was just stuff piled up on the countertops and everything like that. So I was able to work on all that stuff over the last couple of weeks. So in closing, I know this is a long video, guys, but it's been way too long. Wanted to give you the update on it. And you guys tell me what you think, what you like, and what you don't like. All right. And great getting back into Made in Mike's world with y'all. And you let me know how it looks, how it comes together, how it's coming together. You know, I could do something if I was to get rid of that TV, and I may have turned that TV on once in 6 months, so I can probably work out something really good in here with that space if I was to get rid of that TV. But it's something I got to think about. If I want to come up here, I would like to watch some TV from time to time. All right, guys. Great getting in contact with you all again. Let me know what you think.